Hey everybody, I'm Rob Freeman, and today we're talking about 3 reasons why CPACE lending programs are so hot in the US today. And if you're a real estate investor, how you can use CPACE financing to add value to your buildings and possibly reduce the cost of your insurance as well. So what is CPACE? If you're not familiar with CPACE, it stands for Commercial Property Assessed Clean Energy. And CPACE programs are popping up all over the US because they will provide money to real estate investors to improve their buildings, to make them more energy efficient, water efficient, or to help them with the cost of a solar energy system if they want to install solar in the buildings, or solar plus storage systems in their buildings. CPACE is perfect for this. And the reason that CPACE programs are so hot in the US today is for really 3 reasons. The first is the loan to value ratio. The second is the amortization period. And the third is the SIR, or the savings to investment calculation that you can do to find out whether you are in the money on day one with a CPACE financing. So let's go through those one by one. Number 1 is the loan to value ratio. So with a traditional bank loan, you might have an LTV of 75% or 70%, depending on what you're borrowing the money for, if you have to make improvements to your building. But with a CPACE loan, you can get 100% LTV, meaning they'll give you 100% of the money to improve your building with LED lighting, a new boiler and chiller, some controls, maybe a water monitoring system, solar panels for your roof. All these things they'll give you 100% of the money for. So the big LTV change. The second thing is the amortization period. Amortization period for a traditional loan might be 5 or 10 years, and then you got a balloon payment, or you got to refinance it or sell the building. But with a CPACE loan, you can amortize the loan over like up to 30 years, which is really spectacular because it reduces the cost of the loan payment. And the third is the SIR calculation, the savings to investment calculation that you can do, which is a really simple calculation. I link to it below this video. You can do this really simple calculation to determine if you're in the money on day one, whether you're profiting on day one from a CPACE financing. And what a savings to investment calculation basically tells you is, do the savings from the CPACE improvements to your building outweigh the cost of the amortization of the payment? And as long as the savings to investment ratio is greater than 1, you're in the black. You're making money on day one from a loan that you didn't have to come out of pocket any money on. So it's like a no-brainer. So in terms of how you can use CPACE to reduce risk, well, any of these things that you might want to invest in, whether it's solar or LED lighting or water monitoring system, these are all going to reduce operational risks and the potential risk reduction of the frequency and severity of claims that you might have that are related to your property. So those are going to reduce the cost of your property insurance, and you may even get your property carrier to help you pay for something like a water monitoring system. In an earlier video, I talked about how some property insurance carriers are willing to pay for or provide a rebate to building owners that make those types of investments. So again, CPACE can help you reduce the cost of your operating expenses. It can help you reduce the cost of your insurance, and it can help you add value to your real estate investments by just reducing the operating costs and increasing your net operating income. So it's a win-win-win-win. It's really, there's like no downside here. Anyway, if you have a question about CPACE or your insurance program and risk management, and you are just not really sure where to start, and you want to talk to somebody about it, I'd love to hear about your investment strategy and what you're looking to do. Please feel free to schedule an appointment with me. I love answering your questions. And thanks again. I hope this has been helpful, and have a great day.